Drunk driving affects society and victims in many different ways, but I'll first talk about the cost. The cost of insurance rises. Taxes go up when we have to employ EMS, have to have law enforcement out there, have to have people working these crash scenes. The human cost you cannot measure in dollars and cents. The human cost is the grief and the loss that people have when they lose their loved one.
It's not something that just has an impact on one individual, but you make the decision to go out and drink and drive, and you may injure yourself, you may injure someone else, but it really goes beyond that, because the person that you injured, they may have loved ones that care about them, and so you're also hurting those people.
I became a victim on December 4th, 1999. My husband went out. He was really excited because he had sold a big health insurance plan to the state, and so they stood to make a lot of money. He called me about 9 o'clock, and that's the last time I heard from him. I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I realized he still wasn't home. And I went back to sleep, but I tossed and turned most of the night. One of my mother's friends called, and she said, "He's not coming home." She said, "He's gone." And all in that moment, I realized that I was now a single mother and a widow at the age of 30, and that my husband was gone at 31. He was driving at 70 miles per hour in a 25-mile-per-hour speed limit. He lost control of his car, and it flew over some railroad ties, and it landed in a woman's backyard. Not until several weeks later did I find out that he was twice the legal limit.
Even though I was really young and don't really have any memories of my father, it always has had an impact and still does, just because there is someone missing in the family. Even going back to first grade, in class, the teacher was having us do cards for Father's Day, and I was just sort of sitting there like I didn't have a card to write to anyone, while everyone else was sitting there working on it. So it was just the choice that he made, it took that away from us.
MADD's been educating people for years and years, and I think the general society does know that drunk driving is bad, but they still make the choice. So with this new technology, they won't have to make the choice. The choice will be made for them.
It really has the chance to make a huge impact and save a lot of lives. Really, that's what technology is there for. It's to make improvements in society.
It will definitely help our mission, because in the very first phrase of our mission is to stop drunk driving.
Once again, with that technology taking away the choice, and it won't even allow them to drive. They can't even get behind the wheel and pose a danger to themselves or other members of the community.
So I do want to say something about my husband. My husband's name was Constable. He was 31 years old. He was the smartest person I've ever known. He was a good person. He was a wonderful husband and a wonderful father. And we've missed out on so much. And he's missed out on so much, knowing this wonderful young man. If we had this technology in 1999, things might be different.